Good evening, everyone. So Zach and I have been tasked with the incredible and important honor of complimenting you both publicly, since we've been asked to, because Lord knows that we wouldn't do it privately.
But that's a little gauche, because we're gonna start by doing the opposite.
So, something that I don't like about Sophie is that she has a talent of being incredibly observant to the point that it is a detriment. Because she has the ability to observe every little facet about you and then make you self-conscious, and you will bear that for the rest of your life, and it will never leave you.
And Bruce, well, sometimes you just gotta play chess with Bruce. And you know he's gonna win, and he knows he's gonna win, and you both know it's gonna be brutal, but you do it out of love.
But we are really good at our jobs, so I will compliment you, Sophie. I know that it's really not a secret that because you're so observant and so caring, you really are a blessing to all of the friends and family, and you are so intentional in how you care for us. You are so great at giving gifts, at giving compliments, at knowing when to say the right thing at the right time. And even though you might say things about me that make me think for the rest of my life, why do I do that? I'm really grateful that you also are so wonderful and caring and support me when I need it most and in the ways that I don't even know. So thank you so much.
And Bruce, well, Bruce is a man of intensity and an almost singular focus, it seems like. He will get into one thing, and that will be his thing, and that will be it. And he will be better at it than anyone else, and that will be everything. And then he'll drop it and move on to the next thing. You've got from Nerf to airsoft to chess to football to Rubik's Cubes. Many dubstep, many things over the years. Many things over the years, but it has been so cool to see because there's one thing that you've picked up and you have just pursued passionately with an intense singularity, and you haven't sat down and gone to the next thing. And that's been Sophie. And that is so cool.
So even though we may not be qualified to give advice, we're going to go ahead and give some. And so my advice to you both is to figure out what may make sense for you to cherish memories and milestones in your life, because life is really hard and it's very easy to get bogged down by all of the tedious tasks and difficult moments. So make intentional time in your relationship to document your individual successes and your successes as a couple. So when things get hard, you can look back and see all the wonderful things that you've done together and how you've made it through different trials in your relationships. And hopefully that encourages you both in looking forward and having hope into what you can accomplish next.
And I apologize for the inside joke here, but Ruth, there may be times where the both of you are in the trenches and you'll feel like you don't know how to talk to her, you don't know how to relate to her, you don't know how to approach Sophie and be there. But for those moments, I need you to go to her.
If you know, you know. But yeah, we want to congratulate you both. We're so happy for you and so excited to be a part of this special day and to be able to celebrate with all of you, and want to toast to a wonderful, blessed, happy marriage with the both of you.
And we want to congratulate you, most of all, on having the best toast out of the history of all toasts, out of the history of all weddings. Just congratulations. You deserve it. Thank you.
Thank you, Joanne and Zachary. Well, Sophia and Bruce did.
Sophia is the easiest person to celebrate. She is the kindest, loveliest person. Since the moment we met, she has never failed to reach out, failed to be there for me in sad times. And if you may know, law school can give you incredibly stressful moments, but she's also a great sleeper as well. And I just like, me and Fatima would always be like, how is this girl still sleeping? Like, we got things to do, but in the best way possible. And I think we both were just really blessed to be there at the beginning of their relationship. And when Bruce started coming over to the house, it's just like, oh, who's this guy? Like, do we like this guy? And clearly she did, because now they're married. And we just wanted to say congratulations on your big day. You are truly both such lovely and beautiful people, and we couldn't be happier to celebrate with you. So.
We love you both. That's it? Well, okay. More? I don't have to. Does anyone else want to speak so I don't like hog the mic? I just feel honored to be here with both of you, because since we all live together our 1L year, it's just so wonderful to see, like Asha just mentioned, starting off with Bruce just coming by, like, every so often, and we're not sure, like, do we like Bruce, do we not? And like, obviously we love Bruce, and so seeing this blossom into what it has become and meeting all of your friends that we didn't get a chance to meet during law school is just super special. So
I'm so thankful to know both of you, and just thinking about when I first met Bruce, like, because I met Bruce first, and his mind was just so interesting to me, and the way that he engages and is so empathetic and analytical is such a unique combination. And also just how raw and honest you were about questions that you had about the Lord and your faith and wrestling with like real doubts. I was like, I'm so gripped by this. Like, this is such a real, honest, but gentle, like, wonderful human. And when I met Sophie, I was like, whoa, how can it be like even better? Like, the first time we spent time together, I feel like we talked, and it's just when you get lost in conversation, but I was just like, she has such a good sound mind and such a compassion and a grace, and I love that y'all have found each other, and it really does feel so special, and I can see the Lord so present in y'all's relationship. So it really is special to be here to celebrate you, and you both look so lovely. So thank you for getting married.
Individually, they are amazing, kind, and compassionate people. And then kind of, as Tinley was alluding to, they make each other somehow more amazing and kind and compassionate. I with each of you individually, have had so many tender moments of just being ministered to, and feeling you mirror the presence of the Lord. But then when y'all are together, it's just like this overwhelming cloud of love that washes over the people that you're with. Just the way that you challenge each other to love people and be caring and compassionate, I think is amazing. And I'm looking forward to that getting even deeper as you somehow spend more time with each other than you already do.
Like, I met Sophia in law school, at the beginning of law school, and being the bad influence that I was, every time we would go out and meet our new classmates, or we'd see a cute guy, I'd be like, oh, Sophia, what do you think about him? And she would look at him and ultimately say, yeah, I mean, he's nice or he's cute, but I don't feel like, Jesus is at the center. And that was an ongoing thing with Sophia, that she always pushed me to find someone with Jesus at the center, and that was what she was looking for. And I remember the first time that Bruce came over to my apartment when Sophia was there to exchange Christmas presents, and they totally didn't like each other. They were just friends. And the whole time I was there, I felt like I wasn't even in the room. They were so giddy, so definitely liked each other. So I started recording them because I was like, they're gonna date. And sure enough, they did. It's probably one of the favorite videos I have on my phone. And getting to watch you find someone with Jesus at the center, I knew that when you actually finally confessed to liking him, that if you thought he was good enough for you, then he definitely was. And I'm so thankful that you found someone who loves Christ and loves you. And I've found so much joy watching y'all date and seeing y'all interact, and I hope that y'all have the same amount of joy throughout your lives together.
I'm Bruce's landlord. Just want you to know that moving out, you still owe rent for the next year, just FYI anyway, so. Okay, fine. I have lived with Bruce for 4 years now, which is longer than I've lived with anyone except for I guess, my family. And there's so much I could say, but I think the main thing that I would really like comes to my mind as something that means a lot about our friendship is just someone who's who's been a true companion to me, really. Like, I just have countless days of sitting down to lunch with you, and it's okay to just say nothing or play a game, and it's okay to unload my heart, and it's okay to sit there and hear yours and just kind of experience the road of life together, and that's really meant a lot to me. And I hope that continues, but it's really like truly a gift, a present from the Lord to me in this past season of life. And between you two, the thing that most sticks out, that has stuck out to me since the beginning is, I mean, everyone says this, but you guys really like are each other's favorite person to do anything with or be around, and that makes sense, but like you've really, really like done companionship and friendship really, really well. Like, you laugh together more than most couples I know, and is an example to me. I'm like, dang, I want to do things that make me laugh with my significant other more, and do things that are fun and play games. And just so much of your love together is just simple things, but that are going to like stand the test of time. Like, I think you're always going to laugh with each other. You're always going to have fun playing games with each other. As simple as those are, I think those are really building blocks that make you still friends 40 years down the road. So I really, really admire that, and I strive for that in my own relationship. So.
And I got to know Sophia, and I got to spend a lot of the time at that camp with her. And it's just been nonstop since. She's one of my favorite people. I cherish our friendship so much. And it's been amazing seeing her chase her dreams and finish school, go to law school, and become a lawyer. And it's incredible watching this. And I cannot tell you when I got to know Bruce, because it feels like I've known Bruce forever. Bruce is just one of those people, when you get to know him, it clicks. If you click with him, you know him well, you can spend time with him, you can talk for hours. Probably 3 of my top 5 favorite theological conversations have been with Bruce. And because they're always so interesting, and he wants to understand it, and they're so deep, and they're so fun and meaningful, and they're just such a powerful combo. And I've always been a little sad that some of your friends from home didn't get to see you guys as much when you were in law school and you moved out there. But now that y'all are married, you guys are together, and anytime we schedule something with you, you guys are stuck together. So it's going to be easy to see you guys as a couple and for us to get to spend more time with you. And I thank the Lord for that, and I appreciate the invite today, and we all love you.
He's always been there for me through everything. We, random stuff we went through together. But it's always just been, for the most part, until we were like 15, it was you and me, And we were best friends, and Mama knows. Before, like 8 years old, we wanted to tear each other's throats out. I don't know, something changed. And that's my boy. And so for him to find someone like Sophie is just absolutely the best thing that could ever happen for him and for me. Because, again, I want nothing but the best for him. So I'm going to look at this roll so I don't cry. We've both known Sophie for a long time, and I've known his level of interest for her for as long as I can remember. And I was always there for it. And I remember when, he told me, I asked her out for coffee, and she said, it's not the right time. And I went in my room and I cried. It was going to happen, and here we are. But I really wanted that for him, because I wanted you for him, because I knew you were the right person. That's the epitome of what I have to say, is that I'm so thankful that God brought y'all together, because I can't think of anybody, any two people who are more deserving of a fairy tale wedding and a fairy tale ending than y'all. I mean, I can't. Like, I didn't want to talk because I know I was going to cry. But, like, I'm so proud of you for the person that you've become over the years. I mean, it's incredible. The person that you have become. You just be. And Sophie, you're just perfect for him. I love y'all, and y'all are just so good for the Lord and for each other. I could not be more thankful that things happened. Every single pain that happened over the years for both of y'all, all of us, it brought us here, and that's what matters, and that's what God has in store for us. I want y'all to keep that in mind, you know, over the years, that marriage is not, it's not all rainbows and happiness, you know, like you immediately think it is, but it's beautiful, even when you're in pain.